everybody, Dr. Barbara here, and today I want to talk about protecting your energy and boundaries. I've talked about this in other videos, but I want to share this one particular thing that happened to me. I mean, you cannot allow your boundaries to be down for any amount of time when you're out among other people. You've got to really stay solid and keep that shield up. And it has to be a permeable shield. I mean, when you're around people that aren't toxic, you can open it up, but you have to be able to shut it down when you're like in the grocery store. And that's the story I'm going to tell you, is about being in the grocery store in this line, and I'm behind this woman. She's this tall, thin, very attractive woman, and she's talking to the cashier, trying to check out. And she's being absolutely crazy making. I mean, I can't remember all the things that she was saying, but she had this poor guy just twisted up in knots. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, 18 inches away from her, a reasonable distance for the grocery line to be far enough away. But I still picked up her energy. And by the time she left, I just looked at the cashier, and we just looked at each other and was like, what was that? And so I paid for my stuff, and when I said some nice things to him to try to calm him down, but by the time I was walking away, I was just a wreck over this woman. I mean, she was just this toxic, crazy-making person, and I had not realized it soon enough. And I allowed her energy to invade me. I didn't have my shields down enough to not, maybe I could have backed up. I could have gone far enough away that I didn't hear her. I mean, I don't know how much she was projecting it out, how far away she was. I don't know how far away I would have had to have gotten. But the point is, people can do this to other people. And I don't know if they do it consciously or it's just how they are. They are so toxic and arrogant, and there's a word I'm missing. They just narcissistic. That's the word, narcissistic. That they just think that they can just put it out there, and everybody is supposed to pick up on it. So it was very difficult that day for me to get rid of that energy. I had to call somebody. I had to get quiet. I had to calm myself down and sit in a quiet place. I called somebody, and we talked about it and figured out what it was. And so finally I released it, but I was shaken for a day or two after that. So you have to be very careful when you're in places like that people like us, empathic people who were trained to pick up other people's energies, you have to be careful when you're out in public and really be, there's some energetic work that you can do, and I will make another video about that, about how to protect your energy. But be aware of your surroundings, and when you see people like this, you're going to feel them more than see them. You start to feel a little off and a little weird. I mean, get away, get quiet, go into a quiet place, and figure out which person it is that's doing it to you, and then make sure you stay far enough away from that person that they're not going to turn you inside out. So I wish you all the best, and remember that post-traumatic stress is not a mental illness. It is a brain disorder, brain trauma, and that it can be fixed easily. Talk therapy seldom works, but there are techniques you can do to stop the synaptic firing. And that's what I'm talking about in my videos on post-traumatic stress. So I wish you all the best. Thanks for showing up. Bye.